are some key pointers coming in from Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge's speech inside the opposition meet. And this is an inside scoop that we're getting to you here on CNN News 18. Congress sources are now revealing to us that Mallikarjun Kharge accepted that there were differences between some parties at the state level. But he also added that these differences are not so big that they cannot be put behind them for the sake of the common man and the middle class. Mallikarjun Kharge also spoke about the misuse of institution against the opposition to topple the government. Let's also now bring in our colleague Sharon Elizabeth, who in fact is getting us this inside scoop. So this is the first acceptance, Sharon, that yes, there are differences between parties at the state level, but the Congress president also going on to say that the opposition realizes that these differences need to be put aside if they need to take on the BJP.
Absolutely, and the sources in fact have been suggesting that in the meeting, Mallikarjun Kharge, while speaking, said that we here are about 26 parties and we have government in about 11 states, and in fact went on to say that how the BJP did not just merely got 300 seats by itself, but it used the votes of these allies and came to power and then discarded them completely. So today, we have to in fact realize that we have to get together when it comes to the differences at the state level. That is something that needs to be worked on. These differences are not something that are big, and we cannot put them behind just for the sake of the common man, is what the statement has in fact coming in. And like you pointed out, the institutions being used, the agencies being used by the government is another point that was raised by Mallikarjun Kharge in this meeting. He has in fact said that the constitutional authorities are in fact being used to suspend our MPs in the parliament. Apart from that, the MLAs are being blackmailed or bribed. That is something that really needs to be condemned by all the parties. So clearly, the meeting that has in fact started yesterday, it was in fact yesterday an informal meeting, but today the leaders of the opposition parties have in fact got down to business, and it started with Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge's speech, where he has in fact went on to say that we have to come together in spite of the kind of differences we have at the state level, because BJP in itself did not get 303 seats. It all got it from its alliance, and later they discarded them. So we have to get our your differences have to come together, is the statement that is coming in by Congress President at this point. There are going to be 26 parties. So each time will be given to each of these parties about 5 to 10 minutes is what I'm being told, and they will be sharing their issues as far as the opposition meeting is concerned.
Okay, Sharon, we'll have to leave that conversation there. Thanks a lot for getting us all those details.